Hey, what's going on everyone? Rolo Tornado Jr., dunksrnice. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the Nike Dunk High SB. These guys right here from Atlas, a collaboration with Nike, the Lost at Sea. Let's jump right into it. So before we get into the Nike Dunk High SB, the Lost at Sea, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Hard Copy on Instagram. So if you guys aren't following this account, make sure you do. It's a lot of great information out on sneakers, specifically the collaborations, a lot of stuff that I didn't know, especially from archives. He already did a post on this Nike Dunk High SB that I'm going to be talking about. Credit goes to this account for sure. A link will be down below in the description. So the story goes is San Francisco's Bay Area's Atlas linked up with the Nike SB on a Dunk High inspired by the Hansa Carrier incident 2 decades ago. In the May of 1990, a carrier vessel traveling from Korea to the United States, they encountered extreme weather in the North Pacific. It was causing it to lose 21 containers, 5 of which contained over 60,000 Nike shoes. The shoes drifted for 200 days before appearing on various coastlines. One of the silhouettes that appeared on the shores of San Francisco Bay Area was the Air Flight 90, and this was a Dunk High that it was inspired by. So you have your uppers where it has the leather that's already pre-cracked, and it reminds me of paint that's been completely dried up and falling off. It also reminds me of the Huff tie-dye Dunk High SBs where it has a similar material choice, and that's what it feels like on the uppers, but more on the smooth side and not on the rough side. Also, this cracked leather that's been pre-distressed is on the swoosh and the tongue as well. As for your colors on the uppers, the white that you see, if I had to describe what kind of color it comes close to, I'd say it's mainly more on the ivory tone of white. The shades of blue on the swoosh, the back collar, and on the tongue, it's more on the medium to dark side that looks more desaturated and faded. As for the shades of yellow that you see, it's a pre-aged pale yellow tone on the laces, but the midsole definitely has that lighter tone compared to the laces. I did also want to point out on the swoosh that they did have this yellow line beneath it to represent that dried up and aged glue look. This is presented on vintage sneakers, so I thought that was a great feature on the sneaker. As for the padding on the sock liner, it's a little bit more on the thinner side, but since these are dead stock, I feel that they are a little bit more stiff, but I think as you wear them over time, the padding will get soft after each wear. But if you compare the tongue padding to the sock liner padding, it's unalike. The padding behind the tongue fabric is a lot more cushiony. Another cool feature on the sneaker is that the tongue, where they decided to pay homage to the Air Flight 90, they decided to do a Atlas embroidered in a similar cursive way. Some other features for the sneaker is that the insoles are Zoom Air along with the soles as well. As for your midsoles, it's not your typical or traditional midsole. On most dunks that we are accustomed to, they have a textured midsole. For the Lost at Sea, on the light pre-aged yellow tone, it doesn't have that same textured feeling and it's more on the smoother side finish. This sneaker also came laced up with the pre-aged color laces, but it also did include 2 other extra color laces. Personally for me, I think they look fine with the pre-aged yellow laces, but the blue might be the other choice. But if I did want to make the shoe stand out more or make that shoe pop, I would definitely go with the faded infrared laces. As for your box, it's illustrated with designs that help tell that story. So you have illustrations with the world saying Lost at Sea, an octopus, ropes, anchors, compass, flags, and other various items. On the front and the back of the box label sides, you have the max quantity number saying 1,000, meaning only 1,000 pairs were made in the world, and it's showing also your shoe size number. One other cool feature that's included on the box as well is the geographic location showing the coordinates, so it does show that longitude and latitude. I thought this was really unique and creative and helps tell that story. As for your box issue, it's designed with waves and saying Lost at Sea. Again, that's another creative take, and small details like these really make a big difference. As for other various items for this collaboration with Nike and Atlas, we have this white postcard with an anchor, 2 assorted sticker packs, 1 small and 1 large that contain 5 stickers. This was one of the collaboration t-shirts in the black and red along with the beanie in the same color scheme. There were 2 different skate decks as well, but this was one of them, and this was called the fish legs, where it shows chose the Nike SBs. Overall, if you were to ask me, I think this is a really great collaboration sneaker with Atlas and Nike. I think stories like that, the whole great spill of 1990 and how they incorporated that event into the shoe, really makes it worth the while. And again, it's stories like this make it really stand out. But again, if you were to ask me, I think it's a great collaboration that they did with Atlas and Nike. This wraps up this review on the Nike Dunk High SB, the Lost at Sea, a collaboration with Atlas. Again, let me know what you guys think about this sneaker itself down below in the comment section. If you do like it, dislike it, or whatever your thoughts may be, comment that down below in the comment section. But otherwise than that, like this video, subscribe if you haven't. I'm dropping a lot more videos. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's gonna be good. Yay!